Thank you.
Look, Josie, all right, you're right, all right? I wouldn't have come by for any other rookie. I missed you. I wanted to see you. Is that a crime?
It depends on who you ask. You ask McNamara, definitely. I'm done here.
Wait a second. Don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm upset. You know, I just arrested a woman who had suffered more than anyone deserves to suffer.
Right, and you know what? You probably saved a lot of innocent people's lives in the process.
We don't know that she would have gone through with it.
No, you don't know, and that's why you did the right thing, because you did your job,
yeah,
yes.
I did the right thing, yeah. I arrested a woman who was angry, who broke some rules. I arrested a woman who took it a little too far. Is this sounding familiar to you?
Josie, you cannot compare terrorizing an entire town with two officers fraternizing.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Fraternizing?
Oh, come on now. You know that. It's much more than that.
Yeah, though then it's worse.
We're not hurting anybody, are we?
Says who?
Look, Josie, I know that the sneaking around drives you crazy,
It's not sneaking around.
Okay, I'm listening.
We're risking our jobs, our future. My mom and John have this great relationship, right?
What does their relationship have to do
with
with
lately they've been through hell. You know, there was the lawsuit, and then the malpractice settlement, and then Mama goes away, and John gets suspended. Now they have to sell the farm.
Okay, all right. I know they've been through a lot lately. I understand.
Yeah, well, they've been together all these years. You know, I mean, they had a kid together.
So they're going to make it through this too, Josie.
I'm just saying, if two people who have such a strong relationship have problems like this, we might as well just hang it up.
What do you, so you don't think, do you think there's a relationship out there that doesn't have problems?
Gary, everything in our relationship is against us. I mean, not only do we have to hide, we can't ask for support from anyone. I can't talk to my mother about this. We can't have family gatherings. We can't do Christmas. We can't have parties. We can't hang out with our friends.
You're right.
We can't
You're right.
go on vacations.
You're right.
We can't, it's not that I don't
You're
want
right.
to be with you.
You're right. Josie, do you know that, you know, my life was like this small. Just me and my bottle. And then I got rid of my bottle. And meeting you was a blessing. Do you understand? I mean, it was huge to me.
It was big for me, too.
You know, you've always had a big family. I never had a family at all. So I never really missed it.
It's just the way it's always been for me. Except for when I was in L.A., and that was a mistake.
Do you know that when Carlino invited me to Thanksgiving dinner, he said, bring your girlfriend. And I just about said, yeah, okay, great. Then I couldn't. And, I mean, that hurt me. I really wanted to bring you. You know how badly?
Well, it's never going to happen, so...
Well, it's never going to happen unless we make it happen.
We cannot ask Joe and those guys to keep our secret.
That's not what I'm
suggesting. We can't do that. It's not fair.
I'm not suggesting that, Josie. Look, you and I have been pretending to play by the rules, right?
More or less.
All right, well, it's been driving us both crazy, right?
Definitely.
Well, I know it has me. I mean, I would like nothing better than to take you out to dinner or to just go dancing or to be able to sit on a beach together somewhere for a week or just to walk down the middle of the street with our hands held.
Well, Gary, wanting it isn't enough.
No. I'm not going to let you go, Josie.
I don't want to end it with you either, Gary. But I can't live like this.
We got no choice. We got to stand up and fight the rules.
Gary, we've been breaking the rules for months.
No, I didn't say breaking, I said fighting.
Well, in order to fight, we have to admit what we're doing.
It was something that we've been doing since long before McNamara
Which is
arrived.
grounds for immediate dismissal.
Technically, yes, Josie, but people can fight the rules. We can change the rules by challenging them.
Are you prepared to lose your job?
I would rather lose my job than lose you. And you know something? I think I'd be a much better cop if I'm not busy sneaking around all the time. Tell me. You with me?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Good. I didn't know I could feel so much for someone.
Me either.
I mean, before I met you, I was just drifting through my life.
And now?
Now? Now, I'm looking at everything I ever wanted. Why are you so quiet?
Because I'm scared.
Josie.
You can't guarantee that. I mean, look at Ryan. Or even my mother and John.
Is this what has you so rattled?
That's part of it. When you say that you have feelings for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is it more than just physical? I mean, is it more than just jumping into bed and enjoying each other? Because if it's not, I can deal with it. I need to know, though. I need to know so I'm ready, you know, when you...
When I what? When I tell you that I love you?
No.
Because, I mean, this sure feels like love to me.
Do you mean that?
Well, don't start doubting me now, Josie Watts. I mean, we've come too far for that. Haven't we?
You should get the phone.
You're more important than that phone.
No, it could be someone from the precinct calling for you.
I'm coming. Hello. Yeah? Okay, I'll be right there. You better put your clothes on. Something heavy's going down.
But just because our relationship isn't a secret anymore doesn't mean that you have to tell everyone we meet.
But I want to tell everybody that I meet. Don't you want to tell everybody? I mean, do you know how proud I am that you're with me? What? You are with me, aren't you?
Yeah, it's just that the captain just didn't seem too thrilled when you told him.
Well, that's just tough.
I think he's going to throw the rule book at us. Jerry, listen, I love my job, okay? And you love your job.
But I love you more.
But if this costs you your career, I think you might start to resent me.
It's not going to cost either one of us our careers, Josie, because we're going to hang tough.
How so?
Well, you know, when I was a kid, all right, I was a lousy student because I couldn't relate to the material, you know? Listen to me. With you in my life, I got inspiration. So I did my homework.
Wait, did you figure out some way to get beyond the regulation?
I think so, yes. And I got a spiel for Captain McNamara. I got an opening argument. You want to hear it? All right.
Yeah.
You be early, right?
Okay.
Captain McNamara, sir.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, sir, all I could really think about was, you know, how, where, and when I was going to get the chance to see my girl. But now that Josie, Officer Watts, and myself are no longer sneaking around, but able to come out with our relationship where we feel that we can work much more efficiently and much more effectively, Captain McNamara, sir. Now that ought to get him where he lives, don't you think? Come on with me.
Listen, would you mind if I go to my home tonight? You know, like my real home, the farm?
You mean like alone?
Mm-hmm.
Without me?
Mm-hmm.
Is something wrong?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
What?
Well, I just heard something tonight that was really upsetting.
What did you hear?
No, just forget it.
No. You can't do that. You got me hooked now.
Well, it's not about us. It's about my, my friend. I have a friend who... I found out tonight that her husband is cheating on her.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I heard her husband talking to the other woman. I heard them, say stuff, and, it really freaked me out.
Well, you gonna tell her? I mean, your friend?
I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, well, I mean, it's not exactly the same thing, but, you remember when I was about to fall off the wagon and I mean, you got involved, you wouldn't let me. You stuck your nose into somebody else's business.
Yeah, and you're lucky I did.
You betcha I am.
Because you were messing up your whole life.
Yeah. And whether I really wanted you at the time to do it or not, the fact is that you did, and I got better because of it.
Mm-hmm. And that's how we got into all this trouble in the first place.
Oh. You call this trouble, huh?
Yes, I do. But I kind of like it.
Well, I'll tell you what. All right, I mean, it's too late right now for you to call your friend. So why don't you come home with me? And I'll take care of you. And you can call your friend in the morning before you go to work.
Gary, I really need to think this through. And if I come home with you, I would be too distracted. I know.
Come here, you.
Rise and shine, Lieutenant.
Hey. I gotta tell you about the dream I just had.
No, you don't, because we gotta get to roll call.
No. If I don't tell you now, I'll forget. You see, okay, I was standing in that back alley by the precinct.
Which one? The one by the captain's window?
That's the one. That's the one. So I'm standing there, and it's late at night. It's really dark out, and the rain is pouring down. And I see you standing underneath a street lamp. And you got this kind of lacy number on. Mm-hmm. It's like a corset or something. And,
really?
And I just kind of unlace it.
Yeah?
Real slow.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it was really cold out, but your skin was so warm. We didn't care if anybody saw us.
Really?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, this sofa bed, this one right here, just appeared. And we fell back on it.
Now, wait a minute. By this time, was the whole precinct watching, or was it just the captain?
Oh, it was just the captain, and you know something, Josie? There was nothing he could do about it. Nothing.
You know what?
What?
That dream is a good omen. That dream means that today we're going to walk right into the captain's office and tell him that we're fighting the wolves. He can't stop us from seeing each other.
Good. So you're okay with this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're in this together. We both have to fight for our rights.
Good. Great. And we're just going to go right in there, and we're going to tell McNamara where he can stuff his rigs.
Mm-hmm. Give me a break. Who is this guy?
He's the enemy.
Wow. Very impressive, Lieutenant.
At ease, Officer Watts.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I needed that.
You know something? We are going to be two of the most professional, spit-polished, get-the-job-done cops in the precinct, and there's nothing McNamara's going to be able to do to bounce us. Nothing.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I know I am. So you're with me on this, right? We're together.
Yeah, I told you. I'm with you.
Good. I mean, when you didn't come home with me the other night, I thought that maybe...
That was about something else.
Yeah, I know. So what happened with that anyway? Did you tell your friend that you think her husband's cheating on her?
No. I tried, but I couldn't.
What made you change your mind?
I don't know. Maybe I was made wrong about it, made a mistake. I don't know.
It's really eating you up, isn't it? Who is this friend of yours? Is it somebody I know?
I don't want to talk about it. You know what? Today is a really big day for us, okay?
No.
So don't you think we should practice what we're going to say to Mac tomorrow?
Yeah, we probably should, seeing as he's going to nail our butts as soon as we walk in the door.
No, we should have finished this book you gave me. That way we would know if two cops in the line of fire can be lovers and not get kicked out of the force.
Give me this. You know what? I don't care what this book says. Because you and I are going to have a happy ending.
Yeah.
And that's a promise, yeah.
Yeah, well, what if we walk in, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and McNamara says, "Watts, Sinclair, you have violated regs prohibiting fraternization on the force, and as of 0800 hours, you are both discharged." What then?
Well, then I stand up and I say, "Sir, Captain McNamara, Officer Watts and I believe that the regulations are wrong, and we intend to challenge them in every way possible." Oh, my God, not this!
What the heck is that?
You know what? This is Air Force exercises.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding you. This is his morning regimen. Every morning, McNamara and his exercises.
How can... First bagpipe music and then military slam dancing? How can you live with this?
I don't want to live with this. That's why I want to live with you in a one-bedroom with water pressure. That's why we have to confront this guy today, so that we can get on with the rest of our lives.